I went into a convenience store this morning and I noticed they had a couple of Bible tracts there. One was on salvation and one was on, I don't remember. Anyhow, the salvation one, I think it's good to often revisit this because salvation is much more than a one-time thing that you get past. You will forever be understanding it more deeply as you seek Jesus. And that's part of why this channel is what it is, paradoxically certain. I learned about paradoxes personally whenever I was trying to understand salvation, because Paul in Ephesians, I believe, uses faith, and we know we are saved by grace through faith, not by works, so no one can boast. That's the ultimate one. But James says faith without works is dead. That's paradox. And they each use the same example of Abraham sacrificing Isaac, or being willing to sacrifice Isaac, as their proof. Paul says that Abraham believed and it was counted to him as righteousness, and James says he was actually willing to do it as a work, and that kind of was to prove his point. And I think I have all those details right. I know you read one verse in Ephesians and one in James, and you come away going, oh my goodness, what do I do with this? So the major things are always a paradox. My point is that salvation is an ongoing thing. I've said it before. We have been saved, we are being saved, and we shall be saved. It's not did I ask Jesus into my heart once years ago, and I don't have to think about it anymore. And there's many verses in the Bible that says you simply have to believe in Jesus. We'll talk about what that means. There's also, and especially Jesus verses, that make it sound like if you're not obeying the law, you can't be saved. Paradox. And what does it mean to believe? Did I say once that I believe Jesus rose from the dead? I don't think that's quite right. I think believing means in your guts, in your bones, in your heart, you trust and believe in what Jesus did to save you, and not in your works at all. But then you'll go read James and you'll see how important works are. So this is something that I think it's meant to break us, because we're never going to truly get to the bottom of it. And there are faith and works in the conversation. So it's meant to twist you and turn you and keep bringing you out and keep making the edge finer and finer, just getting a little better understanding without ever really being able to get to the bottom of it. And I fear for people that think that they asked Jesus into their heart years ago. I don't know that they understand what the Bible means when it says believe on him to be saved. It's more than that. And I also fear, and this is where I would lean, for the people who think they have to add their works to it, which I completely understand, because the Bible makes it, like I said, especially Jesus, makes it seem like that's part of it. And that's scary. Again, I think it's a refining thing. And I like to talk about this once in a while, just to let people realize that salvation, your whole life, if you're trying to follow Jesus, salvation is ongoing. It's not a one and done. He's the door. You walk in the door through that, and then you completely learn more and go deeper on salvation the whole time. So what does it really mean to believe? And what does it mean that works can't save us? That's all I got. If you liked it, like it. You got something to say, write it. Think someone will care, share it. That's a little better. We'll see if it's too long if I get it going good. See ya. Take a chance.